Hello everyone, my name is Bill Manos from Social Media for Small Business NYC. Today I'm joined with Ruben Quinones from Path Interactive. He's going to be doing our next session on February 2nd on LinkedIn. So I invited him here today to talk to us a little bit about it and get a little bit of a preview so you can see what's coming. Ruben, thanks for coming.
Sure, absolutely.
So,
Just drop by.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. We make do with what we can.
Yeah.
So just real quick, I mean, LinkedIn is obviously a pretty big topic, especially as people are starting to get back into the workforce.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it important, in a very broad sense?
Yeah, it's funny because it actually gets the least attention from the big three that we hear about, which is Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. It doesn't have as big of a network as Facebook, but the substance of that network on LinkedIn, which is about 50 million plus, it's the most international of the three networks, is extremely rich, and that's where business is done.
You really think that's where a lot of the business is
Oh,
being
absolutely.
done?
I mean, with Facebook, you might have an influence when it comes to your business, but it is more of a social network between the two. But on LinkedIn, there are some great ways to engage, and I'll be sharing some testimonials, as well as some other people that have had success stories of actually getting business off of LinkedIn, which is not something I thought was going to happen as a result of my seminars.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a quick question. I mean, because there's a lot of types of business that you can get on LinkedIn.
Right.
So, do you think it's more geared for people that are actually looking for positions, or do you think it's something that if you're a consultant is all?
It's both, because if you're looking for a job, realize that 90% of recruiters are using LinkedIn as their primary source of recruiting talent, which is extremely high. So for those job seekers, that's like the number one place to go to. So that it's extremely valuable for that group. But for those that are trying to brand themselves, not only their personal brand, but also their business, because it's a symbiotic relationship now.
Sure.
You are your business, and the reason why people do business with you is because of you, even though you represent your business. But there's no doubt that I get offers for consultations, and I'm in a very extremely competitive industry, because a lot of people that are in my industry actually do know about how to optimize your profile, how to engage. So I can only imagine the other opportunities that are available in other industries. Doesn't mean that every industry is going to be a home run for LinkedIn.
Well, actually, that's
great success stories.
I just want to follow up on that. So, I mean, do you think that there are industries that lend itself better to LinkedIn, or is it really a broad base?
Some of the success stories I've gotten have been consultants, white collar consultants. I've gotten a few people from the insurance industry, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Some lawyers, litigation lawyers, answering questions on LinkedIn have gotten some play off of it. But even if you're not getting direct opportunities, it's also providing some evidence of the fact that you know what you're talking about.
Sure.
And that, if it influences someone else's decision of doing business with you, is that worth it for you to actually invest time on LinkedIn? One of the quick benefits, which I'll share in my presentation, is I stumbled on some of the questions and answers that I was putting out there at LinkedIn on Google. So not only is there a benefit investing in LinkedIn, it actually is indexed by Google. So there's more than just the network in itself. It kind of spills over into the other marketing vehicles out there.
Well, that's pretty exciting. I mean, I think that's one of the things that probably, we were talking about this earlier about, there's a lot of confusion out there.
Right.
But it sounds like there are opportunities to just go into LinkedIn and have it spread through other places. So for that reason alone, it's worth investing the time.
I mean, if you're going to try to get into social media purely for business reasons, if I had all the time in the world, I'd be spending a lot more time on LinkedIn.
Really?
Than I could, but it's a tremendous opportunity. It's probably one of the first things people should go to, even though it's not the sexiest of all the networks.
Sure.
So I look forward to it, and I know I get very tactical in those sessions. So I'm looking forward to people learning from it.
Ruben, we're so excited to have you. Really appreciate it.
Look forward to it.
Look forward to February 9th. Make sure you join us. Go to our site, Social Media for Small Business, smsbnyc.com, and RSVP right now. Thanks so much.